When you start eating 2 eggs every day, here's what happened to your body. In a world overwhelmed with diet trends, miracle powders, and confusing food labels, sometimes the most powerful health choices are the simplest. And perhaps nothing is more simple, more humble, and more misunderstood than the egg. Small, smooth, and often taken for granted, the egg has quietly nourished generations. But what really happens when you eat 2 eggs every single day? The answer might surprise you, because inside this unassuming shell is a secret, a natural gift carrying protein, fat, antioxidants, brain-boosting nutrients, and ancient wisdom your body still understands. Today, let's crack it open, literally and figuratively, and explore what begins to change inside you when this small habit becomes part of your daily life. Whether you're 25 or 75, this is for you. Let's begin. The nutritional goldmine. Let's start with the basics, because once you understand what's inside an egg, you'll never look at it the same way again. 2 large eggs provide 12 grams of complete protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids, 10% of your daily vitamin D, which most adults are deficient in, 25% of your daily selenium, a powerful antioxidant choline, crucial for memory, learning, and nervous system support, lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants for eye health, omega-3s in pasture-raised or enriched eggs, and yes, about 370 Gs of cholesterol. Now let's talk about that last one, cholesterol, because this is where most people stop listening. But the truth? It's not what you think. The cholesterol myth, a modern perspective. For decades, we were told, avoid eggs, they raise cholesterol, they clog your arteries. But here's the twist, and it's backed by science. Dietary cholesterol doesn't necessarily raise blood cholesterol in most people. In fact, the majority of people, nearly 70%, see no significant rise in LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, when they consume eggs. And even better, eggs consistently raise HDL, the good cholesterol that protects your heart. A 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that moderate egg consumption, up to 1 or 2 a day, was not associated with increased cardiovascular risk. In some cases, it even correlated with a lower risk of heart disease. Why? Because the cholesterol in eggs is balanced by phospholipids, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds that actually help support vascular health. The egg is not the villain, it's the misunderstood hero. Protein power and muscle maintenance. As we age, we begin to lose lean muscle, a process called sarcopenia. It starts as early as your 30s, and by the time you're in your 60s or 70s, it can become a silent threat to your strength, balance, and mobility. This is where eggs shine. With 6 grams of complete protein per egg, eating 2 gives your body a powerful, digestible source of amino acids, the building blocks of muscle and repair. Unlike many plant-based proteins, eggs contain leucine, a critical amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis. That means if you're walking, working out, or simply aging, eggs help you stay strong. And because they're low in calories and high in satiety, they help you feel full, supporting healthy weight management and energy throughout the day. Brain food, how eggs boost memory, mood, and focus. The brain is like a sponge, eager to soak up what you feed it, but it can't thrive on emptiness. It needs fuel, real fuel. Enter choline, a nutrient so vital that your liver can't produce enough of it on its own. And yet, 90% of people are deficient. Choline is essential for building acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in memory, learning, and mood regulation. It's also critical for maintaining healthy cell membranes, especially in the brain. And guess what? 2 eggs contain nearly 300 milligrams of choline, getting you over halfway to your daily recommended intake. In fact, choline deficiency has been linked to cognitive decline, poor memory, and even early symptoms of Alzheimer's. But the good news? Eating eggs daily may help reduce that risk. It's no wonder nutritionists call eggs brain food. They're like daily nourishment for your neurons. And the mental effects are real. People who incorporate eggs regularly into their diet often report better focus, clarity, and emotional balance. It's subtle but powerful. Eye health, seeing the future clearly. As we age, our eyesight becomes more vulnerable to UV rays, oxidative stress, and degeneration. But deep inside an egg yolk are two natural protectors, lutein and zeaxanthin. These carotenoids accumulate in the retina, especially in the macula, the part of the eye responsible for central vision. They act like internal sunglasses, filtering harmful blue light and shielding the eye from damage. Regular intake has been shown to reduce risk of macular degeneration, slow down cataract development, and improve contrast sensitivity and visual clarity. And where do you get these eye-saving nutrients in a form your body can actually absorb? Not from pills, but from the vibrant golden yolk of a pasture-raised egg. It's nature's way of preserving your vision one meal at a time. Glowing skin, strong hair, beautiful aging. Here's a little known fact. Eggs are a beauty food. They're rich in biotin, a B vitamin that supports healthy skin, hair, and nails. They contain vitamin A, essential for skin regeneration and moisture retention. They offer selenium, which fights oxidative damage and inflammation. And they support collagen production thanks to their complete amino acid profile. Eating 2 eggs daily won't just strengthen your body. It'll begin to reveal itself in your reflection. Your skin may become softer, your hair may feel thicker, and the aging process, it slows just a little. True beauty doesn't come from cosmetics. It comes from what you nourish your cells with every single day. Metabolic support and blood sugar control, one of the biggest hidden benefits of eggs lies in how they affect your metabolism and blood sugar levels. Here's how. High-protein foods like eggs keep you full longer and reduce overall calorie intake. They help you avoid sugar crashes by slowing down digestion, and because they have 0 carbs, they don't spike insulin. In fact, studies show that people who eat eggs for breakfast experience reduced hunger throughout the day, fewer cravings for sugar and snacks, and better blood sugar control, especially in those with insulin resistance. For seniors or anyone managing type 2 diabetes or prediabetes, this can be life-changing. You're not just eating a food, you're supporting your metabolism at the cellular level. 2 eggs in the morning might be the difference between steady energy and the roller coaster of blood sugar highs and crashes, immunity, healing, and hormonal balance. Eggs are also rich in nutrients that quietly support your immune system and hormonal health. Zinc and vitamin A for immune defense, vitamin D for infection protection and bone health, iodine and selenium for thyroid function and metabolism. Cholesterol itself is a precursor for vital hormones like testosterone, estrogen, and cortisol. Yes, your body actually needs cholesterol to produce hormones, especially as you age. So when you eat 2 eggs a day, you're not just nourishing muscles and skin, you're supporting the invisible systems that keep your body balanced, your immune system alert, and your hormones humming in harmony. In the next part, we'll talk about the truth about egg safety and cooking methods, what kind of eggs to choose for the most benefit, common myths about daily egg consumption, and finally, how to ritualize this simple habit for lifelong health. Would you like me to continue with part 3 now? Perfect. Here's part 3 of your 4,000-word video script for when you start eating 2 eggs every day, here's what happened to your body. We're now around 224,000 words in. The truth about egg safety and cooking methods. Let's take a moment to talk about something practical and important, how you cook your eggs and where they come from makes a difference. Contrary to popular belief, eggs are not dangerous if properly handled. Salmonella, yes, it exists, but the risk is very low if you follow basic food safety. Always store eggs in the refrigerator. Don't eat cracked or dirty eggs. Cook eggs until the whites and yolks are firm if you're immune compromised. But beyond safety, there's something more subtle at play. Nutrient retention. Overcooking eggs, especially frying them hard or scrambling at high heat, can damage sensitive nutrients like choline, vitamin D, and antioxidants. Instead, opt for gentler methods. Boiled, soft or hard, poached sunny side up on low heat, scrambled slowly with olive oil or grass-fed butter. Let the yolk stay a little runny when you can. It preserves more of the vitamins. Think of it like this. You're not just making breakfast. You're preparing a sacred ritual of nourishment. Slow it down, be mindful, let the food serve your body in the way nature intended. Not all eggs are created equal. This next part may surprise you. Not every egg is the same. In fact, the nutrition profile of an egg depends heavily on how the hen was raised. Let's break it down. Conventional eggs. These are from caged hens, often fed corn and soy, lower in omega-3s, vitamin D, and antioxidants. Cage-free or free-range eggs. The hens have some access to open areas, but not always pasture, a bit better, but still limited. Pasture-raised eggs, the gold standard. These hens roam outside, forage naturally, and eat bugs, worms, and greens. Their eggs have up to 2x more omega-3s, 3x more vitamin D, significantly more vitamin A, E, and antioxidants. You can literally see the difference. Pasture-raised eggs have a vibrant orange, yellowy yolk, a sign of rich nutrient content. Yes, they may cost a bit more, but what you're buying is not just an egg, you're buying better health. One of the simplest upgrades you can make for your body is switching to organic, pasture-raised eggs. Your body will feel the difference, even if you don't notice it right away. Common myths. Cracked open now, let's tackle a few lingering myths about eggs and put them to rest once and for all. Myth 1. Eggs will clog your arteries. Fact. Multiple large-scale studies have found no link between moderate egg consumption and heart disease. In fact, they often show the opposite: improved HDL and reduced inflammation. Myth 2. You should only eat the egg white. Fact. The yolk contains most of the nutrients: vitamin D, choline, omega-3s, antioxidants, and more. Skipping the yolk means skipping the benefits. Myth 3. Eggs are only good for bodybuilders. Fact. Eggs are beneficial at every age. They support muscle, brain, eye, skin, hormone, and immune health. They're not just for athletes, they're for everyone. Let's stop fearing this sacred food and start celebrating its wisdom. 12. The power of ritual, making eggs a daily practice. We've explored the science, the benefits, the myths. Now let's bring it all home. Because knowing what eggs can do for you is one thing, but making it a habit, a ritual, is where the magic really begins. Start small. Commit to 2 eggs a day in any way you enjoy. Boiled for breakfast, poached on toast, scrambled with veggies, or simply eaten with salt, pepper, and love. Let it be your anchor meal. A way to start your day not just with energy, but with intention. Because every egg you eat isn't just fuel. It's a message to your body greater than "I care about you, I choose nourishment, I honor this vessel I live in." Over time, you may notice better digestion, calmer moods, stronger nails and hair, sharper focus, deeper sleep, and a quiet but steady feeling of wellness that grows with each passing week. All from a simple habit: 2 eggs every day with gratitude.